If you've ever skipped Build-A-Bank because you thought it was too big, I'm starting slowly with just $20. Hey everyone, welcome back to Budget Tools. Today I am trying something new. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to air this or not, but I wanted to take a stab at doing GB over at Income Babes doing her Build-A-Bank. I've watched it for a while. I have been very intimidated, but I think it's so cute, and I think you can do it in smaller, more manageable amounts of money. I think if you use a smaller die, which is what I'm going to try to do, and I'm going to only work with a small amount of money to start with. So today, we are going to start with $20. So let's make sure we have that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So if we get to the point that we have, you know, gotten through the cards that have been selected and we have a few dollars left, then I'll look into going a little bit, doing a little bit more, but I first want to just kind of figure this out. So I know that you roll a die to, or this is the way that you can play at least. You roll a die to determine how many of the situation cards you are going to grab. So I will do that. And as far as my amounts that I get to, as far as my tills on how many times I'm going to roll, I'm going to use my four-sided die. So why do my hands look super dirty? What's going on here? Maybe it was the money? That seems weird. Hmm, I don't know. Okay, so we're going to try it that way. And I think I'm going to leave everything inside. I just want to set this up a little first. I've probably had this for, I don't know, some months now, maybe 6 months. Um, so I always knew that I wanted to do it, but I don't know. I think I was a little confused before actually getting into the game playing of cash stuffing games. So it just really had me a little freaked out. And seeing her 30 days or 90 days locked in, I was like, whew, I don't know. So I am going to quietly attempt this and see how it goes. Because I don't want to like start something and then go, yeah, I can't keep up with this. So I'm going to stick that last one in. So I think I understand how to play. I'm going to leave this in here for now. Or maybe I'll move this. There are all kinds of situation cards and departments, debt departments, and things like that. So there's all kinds of fun things going on here. And so I'm going to set this aside and I am going to go back to the beginning. See, do that. I think everyone can see. Okay, so I'm going to roll our six-sided die to determine how many cards I will pull. Well, we can't just do one card. 5. Okay, I can do 5. I have $20 here, so I am hoping that that gets us somewhere. There are tons of cards in here. So I am just going to pull from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to sit these back inside of the little case. Kind of sit them this way. So if I have to pull more, I'm not looking at them. Okay. So let's start with number one. Okay, so excuse me. So number one, we have BuildABank. We have a customer on the phone. Odd line is 3 and even line is 4. So it says to roll. So I am going to roll to see if I land on a 3 or a 4. And if not, I will choose. So far, no. I don't think I'm sure about this part, but maybe I can just choose. We landed on a 3. Okay. So we are going to add $3 for our customer. And it doesn't say where this is going to go. So I am going to cross that off and look through here because I do know that we have some customer retirement, pay yourself. So maybe I determine where, but it was a customer and it wasn't an unhappy customer. So maybe I should look for that little icon. And I don't see it. So, all right, that makes things a little interesting. So for now, I am going to add it to a happy customer, or at the moment, I'm going to just put it in. I don't know where to put it. I'm going to sit it here, $3. Okay, because it doesn't give me a till or anything like that. Okay, so that was cart number one. A little confusing, but we'll get there. And forgive me, I'm getting the sniffles. Okay, so this is something that I know how to do. We're doing a for sure happy customer, and I get to choose the till, and it will be $100. So we're already at till 3, so I'm just going to add it for till 3. And since this is extra money for this happy customer, I will not mark off anything here. I am simply going to add $1 to this till. Okay. Okay, we have another happy customer for $1, and let's put this in till number 1. Or till number 2. Let's spread the love since it's the next one over. I hope this is making sense, and I hope I'm doing it right. Okay, next card. It says pay yourself, roll a dice, or assign an amount to each icon. So pay yourself does have an envelope. Sit that there. So do we want to assign an amount, or we want to, I think I want to roll and just kind of see where that takes me. So pay yourself is this one here. And we are going to roll to see 3. So I am going to add $3. 1, 2, 3. And this is going into my, oopsies. This is my pay yourself. It's going to go into this one. And we got $3. Woohoo! Okay. So I don't know if I crossed this off, but I'm going to cross it off because I used it. I know that there's tons more. So, okay. So one last card left. So we do have some cash. We're going to definitely be able to play a little bit longer. It says emergency, roll a dice or assign an amount. So let's go to our emergency. Emergency department. And so let's go ahead and roll the die and see how much. 4. So we are adding $4. 1, 2, 3, 4 into our emergency fund, or emergency department, I should say. Okay, this is kind of cool. Okay, so I'm going to cross this off, and I would imagine I pull these 3 out, which is what I'm going to do, but I'll leave these in and put them back in the mix. Or I could leave them out and see how many more cards I pull. 4 more cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And I think I'm doing that wrong, but anywho, because I said this would tell me the amount, not how many cards to pull. But oh well. So let's just kind of mix these up with the ones that were already here. And let's see where we are now. So we have add $1. And so we will choose the area. We're back here in the back. So I'm going to do bank charges. And again, it's extra money. It's $1. So it will not get marked off on the tracker. Okay. Next, we have month ahead, roll the dice. So we're going to go to our month ahead department. Oops. And I think it's right here. And it says roll the dice. And so let's do that. $4. Uh-oh, I think I'm going to have IOUs because we don't actually have enough money, it's looking like now. Okay, so because it mentions an icon, I am going to cross off an icon. It was $4. Okay, let's see if we have enough. This says vault deposit, roll a dice and save the amount. Okay, so $1 is going into our bank vault. Not too bad. Maybe that's where the other $3 should go right there. Not sure. So I want to cross off that I did this. Cross off that one. Okay. Okay, another happy customer. So let's choose teal number 1 and add $1 there. $1 there. And we will not mark an icon off because it's just extra money, but we will mark off here. Uh-oh, $1 left. Got to have some IOUs. Okay, so it says retirement. Roll a die and assign an amount to the icon. So let's go to our retirement department. I like this. Okay, so let's see how much we are going to add to retirement. and we're adding $2. So I'm going to have a $1 IOU. And I think where I add that is up here. So that was retirement. IOU $1 for retirement the next time I play. And I'm going to have another IOU because I have one last card left. Okay. And so this one is a happy customer. So I will have another dollar that I will owe. Let's see if there was any till that didn't get any money. 1, 2, 3 received money. 4 didn't receive anything. Or 5. So let's do number 4. And we owe number 4 till for $1. T for $1. Happy customer. Okay. Okay, that wasn't too bad. So I'm going to look up and figure it out. But for now, I think I'm going to put the $3 for, not for the pay yourself, not emergency, retirement, month ahead, vault. For the customer phone call, I'm going to put it in the vault for now. And then I will check in with GB and figure out if that is where it is supposed to go. So I'm going to stick this here too so I remember where the $3 came from. And now it's time for me to close out my till for the day. So I am going to date my slip. Today is the 13th. And let's see, 1/13. And let's calculate. I know that we saved a total of $20 because that's what we added. Yeah. But do I put 18? So many questions. Okay, so no, we still did 20. Okay, so 20. Balance is $20. Okay. So that is it. Keep watching and see how this goes. These here I've already used, so I want to, scratch them off, and I'm probably going to put them in here and separate them so that I know that I've already used them. There are multiples of all of these different situations, so it isn't like, I will forget or anything. And these I can just pop in here anywhere. Because next time I'll be starting a completely new round. So that is it, my friends. Hopefully it's understandable, you're understanding, and if you played before, definitely give me some pointers. But we saved $22 today. We owe $2, but we saved 22. So I think that's a good thing. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one.